Hey Joe fans, I'm JoeFan82 here with another action figure review. Today I'm looking at the World War II United States Marine Rifleman from Marauder Task Force. This is part of the new line of World War II figures from Marauder. They have United States, Germany, Russia, England, Japan, a lot of different options. I highly recommend visiting their website at marauderinc.com and seeing everything that they have. So this I actually got during their Kickstarter for these figures. This is the Marine Rifleman, and here he is. Got a lot of gear on. It comes with a lot of accessories. But before we get to those, let's take a closer look at the figure itself. So here he is without any of his gear on, and he is looking a little plain, but we'll fix that soon enough. He's looking really good. Here's a closer look at the head sculpt. Really nicely done. The paint apps are sharp. He's got blonde hair. You can see the texture molded into the sculpt. He's got a stern expression. He is ready for action. He's got an olive green uniform shirt on. He's got the USMC symbol there on his front pocket, and a hole on his back for the backpack. A very nicely sculpted figure, a lot of detail. I don't know what these are called, these pieces between his pants and his boots, but they are very well done. The attention to detail is very good, very well done. I believe they're going for as historically accurate depiction in these figures as possible. Let's take a look at his accessories. First is the figure stand. This is a brown color, and if you go on their website, you can see they have a lot of other options available for figure stands. A camo covered helmet. Look at the camo pattern on this. You can see in the sculpt where the camo material has been pulled over the helmet. This is not just camo plastered on the piece of plastic, it's molded on. Very well done. Here is his backpack. He's got a United States little symbol there, and you can see some big holes, and those are for the other accessories that come with the figure. So here is a camo patterned poncho that's rolled up. Very nicely done. Just a great detail on this. And you can see those the notches plug into the holes on the backpack. And so here he is with it on. Looks fantastic. Awesome. Here is a canteen, United States canteen, and this can go anywhere you want it really. So here it is on the back of the backpack. He also comes with a shovel or an entrenching tool that I think might look a little better there. That looks pretty good to me. Or if you don't want the shovel on the back, you can always put it on the side. That's another thing about these figures, they are heavily customizable. It comes with this web gear, rubbery flexible plastic, and nicely detailed. And here is a belt without those straps over the top. Looks identical to me. And he comes with a satchel. Here he is with a satchel, United States. These are all kind of light brownish, olive greenish color, and with the web gear on. In order to get that web gear on, you've got to take him apart at the waist. You just pop him apart like that. He's got a ball joint in the middle that connects the two pieces. So you slide him in from the top. Make sure his arms are pointing down through the hoops. And he slides in just like that. And then you just plug the bottom half back on. There you go. And you'll notice the top, the straps are a little bit high. You just got to tug down on the belt to get a more snug fit. There, I think that's looking pretty good. here is his backpack. Looking much better here. Here's his helmet. Getting all geared up, ready for action. Here he is with the regular belt and two sets of ammo pouches that are stuck in on the sides there. Just another option that you can use for display. He comes with an ammo bandolier that goes nicely across his shoulder, over his chest. Here's a knife. He comes with a knife with a sheath, and it's a very nice looking knife, a dark silver and reddish brown handle, and it slides. It doesn't really fit good at all in his hands, unfortunately. It's pretty loose. And of course, his rifle. This is an M1 carbine rifle, and this is a very nicely sculpted piece. This is a much stiffer plastic than you might find on your modern G.I. Joe figures accessories, so not as bendy. This sticker sheet came with the figure I got from the Kickstarter. I don't know if the figures that are available on the website now come with this or not, but a lot of different options here for insignias that you can put on the figure. It's articulation time, and his head is on a ball joint. He's got some decent range of motion. His arms do a full 360 at the shoulder. They're quite stiff. Marauder says if you receive a figure that's got some stiff joints, just use a hairdryer or some warm water to loosen those up. He's got a 90-degree bend at the elbow, just in case. Let me see if because sometimes I mix them up, they come backwards, and so I try to fix them if I notice it. That looks correct. So, and he does a full 360 at the wrist, and he also has another little joint there, an up and down joint at the wrist. He's doesn't have a joint at the chest, but he does at the waist level, and that's again on that ball joint, and he can have a full range of motion there. He can bend over like that. His legs don't really come up too far because of the way his shirt is attached, is sculpted there. It's a little bit flexible, but not too much, so you're not going to get any really advanced movement with his legs, with his thighs, because of his shirt. He does have double jointed knees. He can do a full 360 at the ankle, and also an up and down joint as well. Here he is with a lot of his gear on, the helmet, the rifle, backpack, etc. And this is just one way that you can have him displayed. There are many different options. Yeah, and the website you can buy all of these little accessories separately in addition to a deluxe figure, which comes with a lot of it. Here's a size comparison with some other modern 1/18th scale figures, G.I. Joe and Cobra respectively, and looks like he fits in quite well scale-wise. I think he will fit in with your other modern figures. This is actually the first Marauder Task Force figure that I have gotten. It was a long time coming, but I am very pleased with this figure. I think I've said it already. The paint apps are great. Articulation is good. Just a tremendous amount of accessories that this guy comes with. And these are great for customizers. I'm not a customizer, but if you are, I highly recommend picking these guys up, because you can do just about anything. There is one. If I had to say something negative about these figures, which I don't, but I will. I don't know if it's negative. It's just an observation from my point of view, is that they leave a lot of room for customization. You see the holes in the web gear and stuff for you to place things. And if you don't place something there, it's a little obvious that there's a hole in, you know, his backpack or the belt or whatever. That's the only thing that I could say that might be considered a negative comment on this. Otherwise, it's great. Just about as perfect as you can get. These are, for me, the best you're going to see for a modern World War II action figure. And he looks great in action against your other modern figures. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you have any of the Marauder Task Force figures? If so, what do you think? If you enjoyed this video, why not give me a like or even hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.